Guess who's back? It's Bubba G. Bubba G the Clown. Yes, and we are teaching Bible basics for all those who want to know, but especially those 10 and up, because you need to learn. So in the last video, we were talking about Isaac, Esau, and Jacob. But remember, I said Jacob was a trickster. He got Esau to sell him his birthright. He took the blessing. But we're going to see in this video how he did that. Right? Okay. So grab your Bible. Grab your Bible. Go get your Bible. You got your Bible? Okay. Open to, let's take a look. Genesis. Oh, go back. Genesis. Keep going. 25. Genesis 25, verse 27. Okay. Esau sells his rights as the firstborn son. The boys grew up, and Esau became a skilled hunter, a man who loved the outdoors. But Jacob was a quiet man who stayed at home. Isaac preferred Esau because he enjoyed eating the animals Esau killed. But Rebekah preferred Jacob. One day while Jacob was cooking some bean soup, Esau came in from hunting. He was hungry and said to Jacob, "I am starving. Give me some of that red stuff." This is why he was named Edom. Jacob answered, "I will give it to you if you give me your rights as the firstborn son." So you see, Esau was hungry. Jacob had some food. Esau's like, "Give me some of that food." But Jacob's like, only one thing. I need your birthright. So what happened? Esau said, this is verse 32. Esau said, "All right, I'm about to die. What good will my rights do me?" Jacob answered, "First, make a vow that you will give me your rights." Esau made the vow and gave him his rights to Jacob. Then Jacob gave him some bread and some of the soup. He ate and drank and then gave up and left. Although he got up and left, That was all Esau cared about, his rights as the firstborn son. So he made a hasty decision because he was hungry. Don't do that. Okay, now let's go to chapter 27. Isaac was now old and had become blind. He sent for his older son Esau and said to him, "Son." "Yes," he answered. Isaac said, "You see that I am old and may die soon. Take your bow and arrows and go out into the country and kill an animal for me. Cook me some of that tasty food that I like and bring it to me. After I have eaten it, I will give you my final blessing before I die." So Isaac is willing to give the blessing to Esau. Let's keep reading. Verse 5. While Isaac was talking to Esau, Rebekah was listening. That was his wife. So when Esau went out to hunt, she said to Jacob, "I have just heard your father say to Esau, 'Bring me an animal and cook it for me. After I have eaten it, I will give you my blessing in the presence of the Lord before I die.' Now, son," Rebekah continued, "listen to me and do what I say. Go to the flocks and pick out 2 fat young goats so that I can cook them and make some of that food your father loves so much. You can take it to him to eat, and he will give you his blessing before he dies. So they got a scheme going. What is going on here? Let's keep reading. But Jacob said to his mother, you know that Esau is a hairy man, but I have smooth skin. Perhaps my father will touch me and find out that I am deceiving him in this way. Yes, I will bring a curse on myself instead of a blessing. His mother answered, let any curse against you fall on me. My son, just do as I say and go and get the goats for me. Verse 14, so he went to get them and brought them to her. And she cooked the kind of food that his father liked. Then she took Esau's best clothes, which she kept in the house, and put them on Jacob. She put the skins of the goats on his arms and on the hairless part of his neck. She handed him the tasty food along with the bread she had baked. Then Jacob went to his father and said, Father. Yes, he answered. Which of my sons are you? Remember, he's going blind. He can't see. Jacob answered, I'm your older son, Esau. So you see, Jacob is telling a lie. He's deceiving his father. This is why I called him a trickster. He's playing a trick. Let's keep reading. Jacob answered, I am your older son Esau. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of the meat that I have brought you, so that you can give me your blessing. Isaac said, how did you find it so quickly, son? Jacob answered, the Lord your God helped me find it. Woo, big lie, big lie. Isaac said to Jacob, please come closer so that I can touch you. Are you really Esau? Jacob moved closer to his father, who felt him and said, your voice sounds like Jacob's voice, but your arms feel like Esau's arms. He did not recognize Jacob because his arms were hairy like Esau's. He was about to give him his blessing, but asked again, are you really Esau? Isaac knew something was up. I am, he answered. Isaac said, bring me some of the meat. After I eat it, I will give you my blessing. Jacob brought it to him, and he also brought him some wine to drink. Then his father said to him, come closer and kiss me, son. Verse 27. As he came up to kiss him, Isaac smelled his clothes. So he gave him his blessing. He said, the pleasant smell of my son is like the smell of a field which the Lord has blessed. May God give you dew from heaven and make your fields fertile. May he give you plenty of grain and wine. May nations be your servants, and may peoples bow down before you. May you rule over all your relatives, and may your mother's descendants bow down before you. May those who curse you be cursed, and may those who bless you be blessed. So what do we see here? We see Isaac gave Jacob the blessing instead of Esau. Esau was out there in the field, hunting, trying to get the meat his father asked for. But behind the scenes, Rebecca said, no. Son, Isaac, you, come here. This is what you need to do. You grab me some stuff. I'll cook it. You give it to your father. You put this hairy stuff on your arms. He'll think it's Esau, no problem. And it worked. But Isaac was like asking him, are you sure you're Esau? I am sure, father. Big lie, big lie. Big problem, big problem. Oh, well, this is what happened. And so he got the blessing. and this is why I call Jacob the trickster.